If the image scares you, it should. I think that's what they're going for. This is Without Warning. The new song is Black Venom. They're from Finland. I'm from the United States, but they've captivated me from across the ocean. Like so many bands from Europe, they just have something going on. We're going to talk more about it in a little bit, but this is Old School Nerd. This is my reaction because it's up and coming Saturday. Every Saturday, we focus this entire channel and my Twitch channel to bands that are up and coming with less than 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and a small following on Twitter or Twitch. We want to get them out there because there's a lot of amazing new music that you need to check out. You ready? No, you're not ready. Look at that. You're not ready. Hey everybody, check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts, the Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. Without you, we can't be here. All right, here's the thing. About a year and a half ago, I started doing this YouTube reaction channel. And it has been amazing. And I have loved being able to react to all the mega bands you see behind me on these plates. Dragon Force, Ginger, Sabaton, Nightwish, Baby Metal, Bandmate. It just goes on and on and on. But about a year ago, I ran into a band from Germany. And you just heard one of their songs as the tag for my theme today. Torrential Rain. An independent band, less than 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. They're just trying to fulfill their dreams. And they captivated my imagination. I was a new YouTube channel trying to start something new, something that I love to do, which is this. And I didn't think I'd get to where I am now, but because of all of you, I did. Now I want to give back to those who helped me out at the beginning. So about 3 months ago, I said, I'm going to start focusing one day a week for nothing but bands that are either independent, they don't have a record label giving them a lot of push, they don't have a promotion team. They're all doing it just themselves. So my criteria was they had to have less than 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And they had to be, you know, something that you haven't heard a lot of. You know, they haven't gone viral yet. In this case, viral may be a bad description because this video may be exactly that. So this is my reaction for today. This is Without Warning. Now they're from Finland, small group of people. Great idea. Okay, if you like Amarith, and we talked about this on my first Without Warning reaction, if you like Amarith, you're probably going to love this band. It does have kind of a pop techno feel, but it is metal, and it's Finnish metal. So we're going to get into this. This one's called Black Venom, and I've been waiting on this one all week. So here we go. Yes, I do love the small bands. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Tommy from Sabaton. I love Nightwish. I love, you know, Gojira, and I love all the big bands. I love them. But there's just something about a small band trying to make their spot. I think with everything that's happened in the last 2 years, I feel like the field has now been level. The playing field's level. So now all your established bands are coming up with new, inventive, creative things, and it's like everyone's doing it. And I mean, think about it. All the bands that you love, all of them, they didn't just show up one day with 1 million followers and a record label and everything else. They all started somewhere. Could one of the bands that we do on a Saturday be the next Ginger? Think about Ginger and their meteoric rise. From one video on YouTube going viral, they now sell out concerts, and the fact that they've received their passports to leave the Ukraine and represent Ukraine on the road, they're back on tour, bigger than ever, with an amazing album. I hope I find the next one. And the only way to do that is to check out the small one. Check out the ones that are hungry and just starting out. I've talked enough. Let's get into this. Well, it looks like you screwed something up. Yeah, you messed it up, didn't you? Yeah, you did. He did. You could tell. He messed it up bad. Nice haircut, though, bro. Wow, so far in this video, it looks like the only thing this guy's done right is his haircut. But he definitely screwed up. Don't look. No. Look, she's playing the blood body piano. That's cool. That bass line, you hear it? I think one of the new stamps in metal right now is a lot of bands are seeking female leads now. And the reason why, I think, is part of the Ginger scenario. And this is not saying that, okay, do you remember, and I'm going to point it out because I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm telling you now. The United States, American music industry, radio, music labels, if you watched it in the 80s and 90s, one band would set up everybody else. Motley Crue comes out, they go glam rock over the top, bigger than normal. Watch the Netflix special, The Dirt. They were the first ones to really do glam over the top. They took David Bowie type artistry and they put it with metal, and they said, we're going to put fire and destruction, and we're gonna do it on stage. And everybody's like, what? Then everybody started doing it, and that was glam rock. Then you had one band from Seattle go viral before the internet, Nirvana. Next thing you know, an entire decade of everyone wearing flannel and being self-aware of their flaws, and just sang about how everything is gloomy and dark for them, and everything is spiraling out of control. And then one band goes off and puts a turntable behind the band, does a little sampling, little hip-hop rhythm section looping in there, and it's an entire nu metal genre, right? One band does it. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it was Limp Bizkit, but it was one of those bands. You have that happen. And I'm not saying this, that I'm saying this and it's the truth, but I'm looking at patterns because I'm old enough to see them. I grew up in the 80s, so I remember when that happened. And so before the internet, the record labels, the promoters, would determine what the hot new thing would be, and then they would take every artist behind them and say, you have to do this or you can't be successful. Think about boy bands, remember? And even now, Asia and the United States are still fixated with these boy bands, and they're all templated. It's the same damn thing. And I get that. But before Ginger, you had a few bands where you had a woman who was doing harsh vocals. Arch Enemy comes to mind. But they were a novelty for their time because they were ahead of the time. They were ahead of their time. And there were a few here and there. But when YouTube picked up on the whole Pisces thing, and you saw beautiful young woman, Tatiana. She had a sense of beauty, and then she had this jazzy, smooth, funky little smooth voice going on for the beginning of Pisces, and then she dropped into the chorus, and we all know what happens. It became a reactor's must do. Even for me, my first video to react to was Pisces because someone told me to. If you're going to start a channel, you got to do this one. Everybody does. And that's a true statement. It's very important to understand that. But here's the thing. What she did was she had a Nirvana moment. She had a Motley Crue moment. She had a Limp Bizkit moment. But set a standard. Set where everyone was like, when you go viral, I'm not saying that all the other bands out there, including Without Warning, are duplicating or stealing from someone. No, but it sets a trend. It opens a door. Lita Ford, back in the 80s, right? Bust Up, I can sing and I can play lead guitar. But the music industry wasn't ready to get behind her because it wasn't proven that there would be more other than her. So a female in metal was a novelty. Now it's just normal. It's not if I go to a metal show and they have a female lead singer or a female lead guitarist or a female drummer, I'm not going, oh my God, I've never seen that. Yes, you have. It's okay to see that. It's accepted. It's almost like, yeah, and there's no more, oh, we can't have that. No, it's accepted, and it's just the way it is. Here's the thing though. The number of bands I've seen come out that have had amazing female singers, vocalists for years. And then they come off, and now it's like you see, okay, an Arch Enemy, okay, for years. Harsh vocal female singer. The last two lead singers of Arch Enemy, amazing, harsh vocal singers. But do you know that Alyssa can sing melodically, beautifully? You're seeing it more now. Because now Arch Enemy's having to say, you know what? We're going to let you expand beyond the harsh and do kind of both. And it has elevated their creativity. So now you see bands like Without Warning, and their lead vocalist can sing like a bird. Beautiful, like so many. Okay, Finnish bands with female lead singers, not exactly something that's unknown, right? Nightwish comes to mind right off the bat. But she does both harsh and melodic vocals, and she does them very, very well. And when you see her in 2022, does it shock you? No. In 2018, were people making videos going, Tatiana can't do that. That's not possible. Is that even possible? Is that really her? Is that a microphone trick? You want to know why? I said the same thing. Now it's like, okay, see what we've done? In just 4 years, we've gone to melodic vocal to harsh vocal being a novelty to something that is just accepted and sought for. I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but when I see a band like Without Warning, if Without Warning had came out 5-6 years ago, would they have even gotten a chance? We don't know, because people would have been like, I don't understand what's going on here. But once one band opens the gate to that and social acceptance, it goes viral and everyone like gets on board, now these bands can just go off. It's kind of cool because I really like this genre where you have the harsh and melodic vocals at the same time. So I'm kind of digging it. We're going to let the second chorus and the verse and chorus play. And then I want to talk about this, this motocross gear these guys are wearing in this band. It's a look that's on purpose. And I'll talk about it after this. That was deep. Wow. Heavy breakdown. Wow. That ended extremely abruptly. Okay, so you need to go over here. You got to subscribe to Without Warning. I've already subscribed. See, ha ha ha. I was already there. This is the original one that I did, Insanity. You got to check that out too. Now, I want to go back and talk about a few things about this band. And I'm going to let it play without the sound. The gear that they're wearing, okay? This gear, they talk about it's on purpose. It's kind of an urban metalwear. If you check out some of the social media posts in the band, they'll talk about it. It's like Squid Games if Squid Games wasn't K-pop, if Squid Games was more European metal, right? Right? Yeah, okay. Let's talk about, okay. Beautiful voice, beautiful woman. She still scares the bejesus out of me. I mean, you know, she does. Why? Because she can switch it up fast. And but love everything they're doing. I'm gonna do something I didn't do last time. I'm gonna talk about the other members of the band. Because you're gonna okay, the drummer. If for some reason they decide to do a Sons of Anarchy Finland edition, yeah, he'll probably be in the motorcycle gang just from his look. I'm just calling it out. The guitarist, he was in my live stream last night, popped in and said hi. Appreciate you being there, buddy. For those who are Korn fans, want to point this out. When you see the guitarist's face, he kind of looks like Jonathan from Korn. A little bit, he does. Both the way the hair is, his facial hair and stuff, the expression kind of looks like Jonathan from Korn. Not a bad look if you want to be a guitar player or a metal player. The bass player looks like the guitarist from Korn. You see it? If you watch enough Korn, it'll make sense to you. But as much as they look like other people, their sound is uniquely their own. This is so hauntingly beautiful. It's like Resident Evil meets metal, which has always been something that's worked. Don't sleep on this band. They're putting out stuff. I'm seeing ever since I started saying, hey, I'm going to do up and coming bands, you know? It's kind of been a thing where word has gotten out where bands are like, hey, did you know that one of the reactors is giving like independent bands a shot? Now, I don't want to say I'm the only one because I'm not, okay? I know that there are a lot of reactors, particularly Tank the Tech. He is passionate about sharing up and coming smaller bands, independent bands on his channel. He told me so, and he's been doing it as well. And there's quite a few other reactors that want to start showing the bands that are the new up and coming fresh faces. I mean, it's the only way they're going to get to be seen. And I'm noticing I'm getting a lot of emails, and a lot of Instagram messages. Hey, are you Old School Nerd? I'm like, yeah, I am. Hi, we're a band from... And that's exactly how I found Without Warning. It's exactly how I found Beautiful Skeletons. It's exactly how I found a lot of the bands. And this goes all the way back to a year ago when the drummer from Torrential Rain, Dario, messaged me on an email out of nowhere and said, hey, I know you don't know who I am, but I'm in this band. I'm from Germany, and we've been playing music for about 9 years, and we have a new video, and would you mind reacting to it for us? And when that person came up to me, I was in the middle of this whole just becoming a YouTube reactor, and Sabaton and Nightwish and Baby Metal and Ginger and all the ones that we all do. All the ones that every reaction channel starts their channel with. And I saw their first video and I fell in love with a small group of men from Germany and the music they were putting out. And it blew me away that they had, at the time, they had 800 subscribers. And they've grown so far, and their new music is amazing. And then through doing these reactions, I meet other people that are making music that just turns my head and makes me go, wow. And I may have to start sorting in my channel a playlist called Up and Coming, so that I can share if somebody wants to come to this channel and you want to see a band like Without Warning. You don't want to see, I mean, we all want to see those big ones, but you want to see the independent bands that you may not know yet, just to find something new and you find something you might like. I may have to do that because there are so many amazing bands out there that are giving it a shot. And luckily we're on YouTube and they can throw it out there and we can see it. My name is Old School Nerd. This is Without Warning. The backing metal band for the soundtrack, if they make Squid Games in Finland. Just saying. Check them out. Check them out. All their stuff will be in the description below. So check them out. See you guys later. I love this band. I just love the look. I love the style. It's just, it works. All right, guys. See you on the next one.